Hey, that intro though. What? Bleach Cowboy's got an intro now? It's true, guys. I gotta thank the homie Zepho for making that. I didn't ask anyone to make me an intro, so I'm very flattered that someone would take time out of their day to do something like this. It's very much appreciated, man, and I think it looks great. So once again, thanks Zepho. Appreciate it. I can't thank you enough, man. All right, guys. So let's get into the topic of this video. Now, if you logged into the game today, you might have seen this notice about the crystal drop soul trait. So, you might have just glanced it over, but guys, it actually is a very big and beneficial change for us. So, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to try to explain it in case you don't quite get what's going on. All right, so here we go, guys. Thank you for playing Bleach Brave Souls. We will be adjusting the crystal drop soul trait with the upcoming version 4.1 update. Now, we don't know when the 4.1 update will be, so there's no information on that yet, but I have to assume it'll be relatively soon because they're already posting news about it. All right, so if we continue on, it says, up until now, the crystal drop boosting soul trait affected the percentage chance of an enemy dropping a crystal or jewel, which means that the number of crystals or jewels you could receive could not exceed the total number of defeated enemies. This will change with the update, and the soul trait will now boost the total number of crystals or jewels you acquire during a quest in the same way that the coin drop soul trait boosts the total number of coins you acquire during a quest. The name of the soul trait will also be updated to reflect the fact that it affects jewel drop rate as well as crystals. Alright guys, so that's a lot to take in, and in case you don't understand it, I'm going to try and do my best to simplify it. Alright, so the way it works now, guys, is that the number of jewels or crystals you can get from a stage is limited by the number of enemies that are in the stage. So if there's 20 enemies in a stage, you can only get a maximum of 20 total crystals or jewels, broken up into small, medium, or large. Now with this update, you can greatly surpass this if you have enough crystal drop soul traits linked to your characters. So if you have, even if there's only 20 enemies in this stage, you could potentially get 30, 40, 50 crystals or jewels. That's not the way it works right now, guys. This is an amazing update. It's because, for me personally, I hate grinding jewels, I hate grinding frenzy crystals, I hate all that stuff. So this will make it a lot more efficient, guys, provided that you have the necessary soul links. So if we look at another example, guys, the colored jewel runs that you have every day? Every day there's a different color jewel quest available, and on the weekends you have them all available. It will now be worth it to stack your farming team with crystal drop soul links. The difference should be very noticeable. So if I understand the change correctly, you'll go through a stage and you'll have a certain number of crystals and jewels that you'll have acquired. At the end of the stage, they're going to apply whatever bonuses you have from crystal links, and that will be your total number of jewels. So say you're running a team that has 100%, just for example, 100% increased crystal drop. Now, you go through the stage and the total number of jewels dropped is, say, like 50. Alright, so now at the end of the stage, your crystal links will be applied to that total number. So 100% increase will make that 50 jewels 100 jewels. That is amazing, guys. That's not the way it works now. The way it works now is different. The crystal drop increase is applied throughout the stage, and it just increases your chances of getting a crystal. But now, it's going to actually directly affect the final number of crystals that you get from a stage. So guys, this is a big boost. You're gonna want to have crystal links now. Crystal links are very valuable. If you don't have them, try to get them for sure. So I hope that I made that clear enough, guys. Basically, all you need to know is that you're gonna want to have crystal drop soul trait links. It's gonna make everything much more efficient and much more lucrative. And at the end of the day, that's gonna save you a lot of time, depending on how much crystal drop rate you can put on your characters. So before I end the video, guys, I wanted to go through some interesting hypothetical scenarios that you could potentially pull off with this increased soul trait adjustment. If we go over to bravesouls.fyi, I've pulled up the screen that shows all the crystal drop characters in game. Now, as you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters that have the increased crystal drop soul trait. So guys, say for example, you have this Christmas Kisuke right here, and you attach 3 maximum crystal drop soul links on him. you could potentially have on that one character 68% increased soul crystal drop. Now, that's a lot on its own, but if you can manage to do this on your whole team, like have your team set up so that every character is like this, you could potentially have 204% increased crystal and jewel drop for your team. Now, this is not like something a lot of players can do because, you know, that's a lot of extra dupe links and stuff like that, but it's fun to think about. So basically it means you're getting 3 times as many crystals as you normally would. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. It's gonna make everything much more efficient, much more lucrative. It's gonna save you tons of time if you can pull off something like this. And even if you can't max, like do this 204% increase, you can do whatever you can do will still make it better. All right. I guess I should point out, guys, that this character right here, Mo Shushigiwara, is not available yet. He'll be a metal exchange character sometime in the future, and that's yet another soul crystal drop link you can have. For me personally, I'm going to try to get 3 of this guy. And if you can afford it, I recommend you do the same thing. If you don't already have a ton of Kisuke's or Christmas Kisuke's. Now, guys, if you go into a co-op, let's see, if you go into a co-op with this setup, potentially if all 4 players have like the max amount of crystal drop links, you could have 272% increased crystal drop. That's crazy, guys. That's like, if you do like frenzies in co-op, you're gonna get 4 times as much shit with a max team. And you know, like, that's gonna make it, you know, like crazy fast. You're gonna be able, it won't be such a pain in the ass to level up your frenzy characters anymore. It's gonna be great, guys. You know, ascending 6 stars is also gonna become a lot easier because you can get the jewels faster, you can get more of them, and you can save time. So look forward to this update, guys. It's I have a feeling that a lot of people are gonna overlook this, but it's actually a very, very big change. It's gonna make our lives a lot easier. So that's all I have, everyone. I hope this was not too boring of a video, but the bottom line of this video, guys, is get yourself some crystal drop links if you can. All right, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.